Introducing the Villa board. Cement sheet. Toughest, strongest, water resistant, heavy, hard to cut. Easy. There's many ways you can cut this. You can use your teeth, just nibble it a little bit, bits by bits until you get to the end. You can use a hammer, bang it down, cut it real rough. You can use a knife. This is 60mm, by the way, where you cut it, continue to cut until you get it deep enough where you can kind of snap it, which just takes forever. You need a lot of muscles. I can do it. All right, I'm not sure about you, but I can. You can use these guys here. I actually don't know what they're called. I call it the nibbler, right? You can use the shears, the tool that actually cuts the Villa board, or you can use your teeth. Did I mention your teeth? Okay. Now this is very special kind of board. I highly recommend you put it in your bathrooms and any area where you want that extra reinforcement. It looks very weird, right? It doesn't feel very nice, which is why I recommend putting it in the bathrooms where you're gonna be tiled all the way up or where you're gonna have tiles to cover it up. I'm gonna quickly show you how I cut Villa board because I know I've never made a video with Villa board. I rarely use it, so I thought today why not give you a demonstration. I'm gonna give you an idea, show you an idea of how I hang it. No big deal, so you know next time you wanna do the same thing as me today. I would not use my teeth today. I did that yesterday and they're hurting. Okay, so today I'm gonna be using this tool right here. It's called cement sheet cutter. Can cut up to 10mm. Now, I don't recommend you cut 10mm using this guy right here, because you thought using your teeth was hard. This right here, 10mm muscles, it's gonna be very hard. 6mm, easy to cut. Check this out, right? Grab a measurement, 2700, nice and easy. The best way to cut this is to make sure that the cut you're going to cut does not go into an internal if you can avoid it. So for this, I've got a door one side, but then I've got an internal on the other side. I want to leave my factory edge in the internal where I'm gonna trowel or stop or drywall, if you know what I mean. So, or tape, right? I'm gonna hook my tape onto here. Now, usually I take off 5mm. In this case, I kind of want to take off 10, but I won't. I'll take off maybe 8. Just gonna go right there. 2710. I went 2703. Get my T-square right here. Okay, check this out. Gonna mark it. I can't cut it. Remember, you could cut it, slice it with the knife. You just might have to go through a couple of blades to cut one piece, but you'll get through it. Or we'll just leave that. Use a pencil like this. Gotta get the cement sheet cutter. This works very easily. By the way, this is very cheap. But if you only had to cut one piece of Villa board, you can use your knife. But if you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 17, 25, 69, you get yourself one of these. If you got 69, get yourself the actual shears, the one that uses a battery, so you can just glide through it. If you got 20, 10, 5, 7, use this guy right here. It's very easy. I'm gonna grab the Villa board, use my back and break it. While I do this, I'm gonna lift it up. When I sit it in there, I sometimes like to put on my feet like this when I start. I'm gonna sit on my line. There's a particular where you want your Villa cutter to be sitting, right? I'll show it to you in a sec. I'm gonna snap that, go up. When I'm up to a particular point like that, I'm gonna get it off my foot, sit it down, okay? Then I'm gonna continue. I lift it up, I cut it, up, up, up. Okay? And I'm gonna continue doing that until I get to the end. This is what it looks like when you get the hang of it, right? Get in position. Obviously, you can cut it shorter than this. Just like that. Now, we've cut the Villa board using the cement sheet cutter right there. This is enough cut we don't need, put it there. Come, I'll show you real quick how this works, right? There's that blade in there, if you want to call it a blade, and it's gonna cut it, okay? So that means if my line is here, right, I'm gonna sit it on my line, but if you come this side, you see where the teeth is? Right there? I wanna make sure that that teeth is where my line is at, next to it, not with it, next to it, like that. So when I cut it, it cuts it on the line. When I go down, I stay behind the line and cut it, it goes on the line, if that makes sense. Okay, if I go right onto my line like this, I'm gonna cut it too short. I don't wanna explain it too much. You don't need to know that. Buy yourself one of these guys right here. You do one cut, you know exactly what you need to do next. Easy to use, basic stuff. Definitely easy. This is gonna go on a tiled place in the bathroom. I'm gonna put my lines on it so I can nail it. This is how you cut the villa board with the knife. You go there, and then go deeper again. One more time using all your muscles. And come down here, do the same thing, and then you want to snap it very hard. There is one. There's two. Obviously, it's easy to cut because it's only a little one, but you can see that it's doable. Anyways, that's it. I'll cut you inside. I'm gonna hang that, and we'll get it over and done with. Now that we got the villa board inside, this is how it goes down. I've got a nail tucking it on so it can hold, so I can explain. Okay, you can't exactly use screws because screw won't penetrate through the villa board to the point where the screw is flat. It just doesn't work. Also, because it's a wet area, screws tend to kind of rust over time. So here we've got these galvanized nails. Normal, small, I think the 30mm nail has a very flat edge on all sides, right? This is very important. The most important thing here is that it's galvanized. It's meant for this job right here. And with the nail, that's what we're gonna use to hold this villa board onto the wall. I didn't have a great sleep, so my speech is kind of not speaking, but I guess you get what I'm saying. So what we do is we tag the nail there and hit it in, okay? Do the same thing here. Now this is good because the nail is flat. It's got a very flat head. It's gonna push the villa board back onto the plaster, onto the wall. Nice and easy. It's gonna stay there for as long as possible. This place is gonna get tied all the way up, so I got my lines at every 200. I usually do 150, but I don't have enough now to do 150. 200 is still pretty good, and it's what you're supposed to do anyways, right? So I've got it every 200. I'm gonna put a nail there. Don't worry about that. Come through this way and do the same thing over here. Cool. Now to make this a lot more fun and exciting, I'll show you something. I'm gonna get my T-square and I'm gonna mark the middle of this stud all the way down. Do the same thing here as well. Now I'm gonna get crazy with my nailing. Nice and easy. I kind of don't want to give you a tutorial on how to nail because everybody do it differently, but this is how I do it anyways. If you ever want to try my technique, I grab the nail like this, okay, put it between my two fingers there. All right, I sit it where I need it to sit, attack it, let go, and then finish. Get another one out of my pocket, just go, and look something like this where I don't talk. All right, because every time I try to talk, I don't do it I'm not in the zone properly, right? But here we go. That's pretty much the process of a villa board. I've got a shower niche here, I got a cut. Same thing, I'm gonna get my shears, I'm gonna I'm gonna get my Villa board cement sheet cutter, cut down that, bang that off. It gets very critical. Finish hanging this bathroom, gets tied all the way up. I've got my nails at every 200, pushing the Villa board back as much as possible, ready for the tiles, stuff like that. Listen, if you really want to learn more about bathrooms and renovating bathrooms and stuff like that, I've got a course where I can teach you all the reasons why I do the things I do in a bathroom when it comes to drywalling. But for now, you're probably wondering, why exactly would you want to go through so much just to hang a bathroom, especially with Villa board? And mainly the reason why you would want to go through too much, like I've just done today, where I've got to cut the Villa board, bang it with the nails, hit your fingers every now and then, stuff like that, is because Villa board is the best way to go if you got a wet area. This stuff right here will not go soft on you. It's gonna hold. It's never gonna get weed for your bathroom. You'll never have to, get a water leak where the water penetrates through the walls. So now you got messed up walls. This whole bathroom is gonna get waterproofed after I do what I gotta do. So all my corners, all my screw holes, everything's gonna get filled, waterproof. By the time the water goes through the tiles, goes past through the waterproofing and hits the Villa, like the Villa is like the last, like it will not go through the Villa board, if you know what I'm saying. So that's the benefits of a Villa. It's the best way to go in terms of water place. Right, like I said, today I didn't sleep very well last night, so I can't really speak right now, but that's why I would use Villa board in wet area. Highly recommend for that purpose. But in terms of just a normal wall, I don't think you need to go through the whole Villa board process. I don't think it's very nice and it doesn't cover up very well, right? But anyways, that's it for me. I feel kind of shit today. Thanks for having me. If you want to learn more, you know where to find me. Link in the description, of course. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, follow. Tell me what you think about this video. If you want me to make more videos like this where I explain bits and pieces like I just done in this video. But for now, I appreciate you. I gotta continue working even though I'm tired. I can't really go home. I don't have that choice, But anyways, thanks for having me. I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace out.